Here's more wrestling news for January 9th, 2026. Your headlines for this afternoon include WWE closing in on Big Star as contract nears expiration, another NXT star headed to SmackDown as WWE Shakeup continues, another YouTuber jumps into wrestling, officially signs with TNA. Logan Paul says he's now full-time in WWE, major update. Cops issue apology to Liv Morgan, what really happened, and more. WWE is now showing interest in David Finlay, the son of wrestling legend Fit Finlay, just as the former Bullet Club War Dogs leader weighs a major move away from New Japan Pro Wrestling. According to Wrestlevotes Radio on January 8th, Finlay's name has come up internally during WWE's NXT meetings. According to Wrestlevotes Radio on Fightful Select, David Finlay has been discussed as a possibility within WWE. When Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful reached out, we were told that negotiations haven't happened between the two sides, but that he was discussed within WWE. Wrestlevotes heard that NXT has interest in bringing him in. This lines up with earlier reporting from Fightful Select, which confirmed that Finlay's New Japan Pro Wrestling contract is set to expire at the end of January. Finlay has wrestled over 800 matches for NJPW across the past decade, winning the Never Openweight Championship and multiple IWGP Tag Team titles along the way. His recent push into the main event scene cemented him as a core part of NJPW's international growth, so a potential exit would be a major shift. If WWE, or more specifically NXT, manages to bring Finlay in, it would add another high-level international star to WWE's rapidly expanding talent pool as the company continues targeting top names from around the world. Do you think David Finlay should take the leap to WWE? Would he be a better fit in NXT or the main roster? Drop your thoughts below and let us know where you'd book him first. Another major move could be on the horizon for WWE's main roster, and this time, Lola Vice is in the spotlight. According to Bodyslam.net, WWE officials have been discussing Vice as the next name from NXT ready for a full-time call-up. The former NXT Women's Breakout Tournament winner has been turning heads lately, not only with her work on NXT, but also with her standout showings for AAA in Mexico, a run that reportedly earned her high marks internally. The report further notes that WWE expects Vice to land on the SmackDown brand once she transitions to the main roster. The timing lines up with WWE's ongoing roster reshuffle heading into 2026. As previously reported, Obafemi and Javon Evans are expected to join Monday Night Raw. On the Blue brand, Jordan Grace appeared last week declaring herself a free agent, and SmackDown GM Nick Aldis didn't hide his interest in signing her. Do you think Lola Vice is ready for the SmackDown spotlight, or should she continue building momentum in NXT? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Brandon Collymore, better known to his millions of followers as BDE, is officially trading YouTube commentary for full-time in-ring competition after signing with TNA Wrestling. In an interview with the Sportster's muscle man Malcolm, the wildly popular wrestling content creator confirmed the career-changing announcement. "Your boy has signed a contract with TNA Wrestling. What a time to be alive, man," he said, visibly emotional as he shared the news. With more than 1.4 million subscribers on YouTube and nearly 300,000 followers across social platforms, BDE has spent years becoming one of the most recognized voices in wrestling commentary. Now he's ready to test himself on the other side of the ropes. BDE first appeared for TNA at Bound for Glory 2025, entering the Call Your Shot Gauntlet. Since then, he's been training under former TNA World Champion Sami Callihan, who has played a key role in preparing him for a full-time wrestling career. From analyzing matches on YouTube to stepping into them himself, BDE is proving that sometimes the loudest fans become the performers the audience can't look away from. Are you excited to see BDE in TNA full-time? Who should be his first rivalry? Let us know in the comments below. Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. Logan Paul is once again pushing the idea that he's officially a full-time WWE superstar, this time claiming he has just signed a full-time contract with the company. In his January 7th vlog, the Maverick told fans that he had put pen to paper moments before filming, doubling down on the narrative that he's been pushing for months. "I actually just signed my official long-term contract with WWE seconds ago. Seconds ago, we took espresso shots, so I'm officially a full-timer now. But regardless, we're locked in now. Like I said, guys, I'm officially a full-timer. Your boy's going to be working. I'm excited to get the year started." Whether fans buy it or not, Paul also laid out his personal goals for 2026, both in the ring and outside of it, as he aims to make this his biggest year yet. 2026, man, I want to hit it hard. I want to become the best wrestler I can be, become the best husband, father, and business partner I can be. I'm feeling so good about this year. This latest claim comes a month after Paul fired back at the internet wrestling community in December 2025, criticizing fans who labeled him a part-timer and questioned his commitment to WWE. Now he's insisting once again that he's full-time, but until fans see him regularly on the road, on TV, and threaded into weekly storylines, many will still question what full-time actually means in Logan Paul's world. Do you think Logan Paul is truly full-time in WWE now, or is he just trying to control the narrative again? Let us know where you stand in the comments. Liv Morgan just revealed that her December 2023 arrest spiraled into something nobody could have predicted, a full-blown meet and greet with police while she was handcuffed in the back of a squad car. Speaking with Stephanie McMahon on the January 8th episode of What's Your Story, Morgan walked through the now infamous stop, explaining how the situation went from intimidating to outright surreal once officers realized who she was. She began by describing the moment officers searched her car and found her private journal, something she expected to remain unseen, only for it to become the center of the encounter. They arrest me, go through my car, and find a journal. They start reading my journal. They go to my goal list, things like being in the WWE Hall of Fame and going into acting, and they're laughing at me like, ha ha ha, welcome to the real world. From there, everything took an unexpected turn. As officers continued to search the vehicle, they found proof of her WWE career, a trading card, a pay stub. That's when the energy shifted completely. Morgan explained that she didn't deny the smell of marijuana coming from the vehicle, didn't get defensive, and didn't try to use her fame to avoid trouble. She simply stayed calm, fully aware the entire thing was being recorded. I was just like, be nice, because this body cam footage is going to be released. I'm like, yes sir, no sir. I would never be like, I'm Liv Morgan from WWE. That's not my style. So as he's going through my car, he finds my WWE stuff, then the complete vibe changes. Now they're apologizing to me, but it's already too far into the process, they have to arrest me. What followed wasn't captured on camera, but according to Morgan, it became downright bizarre. Still handcuffed, she suddenly found herself surrounded by officers treating her like a star, making a fan appearance. What the body cam camera didn't pick up is that 3 cop cars pull up and I'm in the back seat doing a meet and greet. I'm literally handcuffed and the cops are like, Liv, is work gonna be mad? I'm like, yeah, they are. They're taking photos and I'm just like, what the f? They all took photos and I'm sitting there thinking, man, what the fuck? They read my journal and my goal list and that's how they found out. Isn't it crazy? I did a whole meet and greet and they read my whole life's journal. The official charges stemmed from the officer smelling marijuana at the vehicle window, which led to the discovery of a small plastic bag of cannabis and a vape pen. The vape pen contained a substance police suspected to be a synthetic cannabinoid oil, leading to a felony charge, while the marijuana resulted in a misdemeanor. However, prosecutors later dropped the felony after lab testing failed to confirm the substance was synthetic. Morgan eventually entered a no-contest plea to the misdemeanor and resolved the case with a fine. What began as a routine traffic stop ended with Morgan's private writings being mocked, her identity suddenly shifting the tone of the arrest, and an impromptu photo session in handcuffs. What do you think about Liv Morgan's wild meet and greet arrest story? Were the cops out of line, or was the whole thing just bizarre? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Braun Strowman isn't shy about how rocky his WWE start really was, and he says some of the locker room straight up hated him for it. The monster among monsters sat down for a conversation on Something's Burning, where he opened up about how his sudden rise to the main roster in 2015 rubbed a lot of people in WWE the wrong way. According to Braun, the leap from developmental to live TV wasn't gradual, it was instant. And unlike most new talents who grind through NXT, Strowman bypassed that path completely with just 4 matches. So I did 1 dark match in NXT, and then I did 3 house shows with NXT. We were the only 4 that skipped NXT, The Club, Gallows Anderson, and AJ Styles when they came in. That fast-tracked promotion triggered serious resentment backstage. Many in the locker room saw Strowman as an outsider who hadn't earned his spot, and they didn't hide their feelings as they hated him. So we skipped NXT and kind of went straight to the main roster, which was really wild for me because, like I said, coming in, I wasn't born into the business and I didn't come through the indies. I was an outsider. I was hated. Everyone was like, this big guy and all that stuff. But what most people didn't see, Braun explained, was the grind he went through just to land an opportunity. While others saw a big man getting special treatment, he says the reality was anything but glamorous. There's always that he didn't pay his dues thing, but people didn't realize I was sleeping in my car, traveling around the world. I was North America's strongest man in 2011. I wore the Arnold Amazon. Do you think Braun Strowman was unfairly judged for skipping NXT? Please share your thoughts and feedback in the comments section below. For all of our subscribers, don't miss the 9 a.m. Eastern video we dropped earlier today. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.